Hey up, Rock God 2004, back with another video for you. This, I can't quite believe my luck. Been after this for a long time. I spotted this, oh God, it must have been last year, by total accident. I can't remember what I was looking for. But I was looking under Italian horror film soundtracks, you know, zombie, that type of shit. And I stumbled upon this weird looking box set, kind of shaped like a headstone. And I was like, hell's this? So I was reading about it. I was like, oh man, look at this. So what it is, it's music from Italian films, but it's like unused and like lost footage that wasn't used and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure Goblin are on it, right? So I want to show you what this is and what it's called before I tell you what I actually paid for it, because I could not believe my luck. Yeah. So when this got delivered today, I nearly, what the hell is that? Look at this. Now, I know some people might think that's a bit obscene, but I would rather it be like that than damaged. So I need to whip my chopper out.
Absolutely disgusting.
You big smelly fucking dirty stinking ginger-headed bastard.
Open this. Give me a sec. Got it. Now I'm always unsure whether to do this bit, because I don't know if you're going to get bored. Would you rather me unbox them while I'm on the camera, or would you rather me unbox them beforehand and go, right, I've got this? Let me know in comments. Check it out.
Settle the fuck down.
Indeed. Anyway, I'll go with it this way until I hear from a few years. The size that this is, like, I don't think the box is as big as this, like the actual box set. That's odd. So this actually, oh, actually it is a fair size. So the box, once I've opened it, it's just full of paper and empty. But that is a fair size. That didn't sound very reassuring, did it? Right, I won't leave it on for this. So I'm going to take all this packing off. Right, what I've done is I've just sliced across the top so I can pull the actual box out and put my gigs on. Right. Wow, there we go. That's that off. Right, wow, that is beautiful. So this box set is called Paura, or Paura, however you pronounce it. Look at that. Did not expect that to be that. It's like, it is like a size of a headstone. What am I going to put that? I thought it was just like a 12-inch box, like a little hatch on. Anyway, it says canned sugar. Now, I don't know what that is, but I do remember reading that. I don't know if that's the artist or what, whichever. Now, the best way I can do this, really, because if I do that all the way along like that, it's just going to take That's going to fall off. And so that's, I'm just open. Simple as that. So the photos I've seen of this on Amazon are beautiful. Right. Get off me, you static fuck. There we are. Right, so I'll take the lid off. There's apparently only 2,000 copies. It's made in Italy, and I've got number 210. It's on the front there at the bottom. Can you see? Well, yeah. Up to there is nothing. That's why it's all rattling about. That's not good. So you get a 7-inch single, but it's all battered to bits there. The cover. Don't matter. I'll either get a new one or I'll just glue it down wherever. That must just come off and folds. It's probably the way it's been rattling around in the box. It's made it all just like come loose. So on side A, you get Lo Cessa Titoli from Lo Cessa 1974. And on side B, Le Face della Morte from Le Face della Morte 1981. And this single is on transparent red vinyl. I don't know what the film is because it's in Italian. I don't know if it's a film I know. I don't know. So that's the 7-inch single you get. And it although it is damaged, it actually is a polylined 7-inch sleeve, which I'm really, really chuffed about. Because they really, really do protect your records, these. So that's one thing. That's the 7-inch single you get. Then you get the actual album. Paura, a collection of Italian horror sounds from the Cam Sugar archive. Look at that. It's upside down. It's a whammo screaming. Right. There's the back. We'll have a look, see if there's anything either me or your good selves will have heard of. Well, side A, track 1, Ennio Morricone. Mio Caro Assassino from My Dear Killer. I'm not going to keep repeating the foreign title because that's the title of the film by looks of it. 2, Bruno Nicolai, La Notte Chez Evelyn, Uschi dalla Tomba, long version. Of course it is. The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave. Well, I've heard of that. Never seen it, though. Bruno Nicolai, La Dama Rossa Uccidi Sette Volti. The Red Queen Kills 7 Times. That sounds very Jallowish, but I've never seen that one. Stelvio Cipriani, Tribal Shake from A Bay of Blood, which I've got. It's a video nasty. Stelvio Cipriani, Il Sesso del Diavolo Finale from Sex of the Devil. Filthy beast. I've never heard of that one. And track 6 on side A is Deviation from Stelvio Cipriani. Side 2 is Ritz Ortolani, which I love. Ritz Ortolani did Cannibal Holocaust. He's done loads of other stuff as well. I think he might have had something to do. No, he didn't. I was going to say Cannibal Ferox, but he didn't. He has done with the soundtrack, though, because I liked it. I kind of hell remember what it was. Anyway, this one is L'Etrusco Usi di Ancora, which is The Dead Are Alive, 1972. Daniel Patucci with Giallo Intention, which is from Machine Solari / Autopsy, 1975. Manuel De Sica, Black Dream from Mystery Tour, never heard of that one. Paolo Gatti, Alfonso Zenga, Serotori from something I can't pronounce. Beto Pisano Greta Death Smiles on a Murderer. I love that title. Oh, I've never seen that either. Santa Maria Romitelli Bamboli Sensual from the Sensuous Doll. Side C. Oh, it's a double LP. Double LP, right? Just remember all this. Double LP, 7-inch single in a dirty, great big headstone, and I haven't finished yet. Side C. Adolfo Weitzman Languidamente Hotel Fear. Nico Fidenco Il Deminio in Convento, Images in a Convent. Ettore de Carolis, Flavor of Death, which I'm assuming is from Flavor of Death. Marcello Giombini, Ungiocco Per. I wish they'd put these in bloody English. Yeah. From Unghiotto Per Evelyn. Carlo Mario Cordio. Absurd. From Absurd. Got that. Stelvio Cipriani Devil Dance. Ooh, from Ring of Darkness. Oh, that's me when I've been on the jalapenos. Daniel Patucci E Tanta Paura, which is Plot of Fear. I've never heard of these films. I'd love to see them. Marcello Giombini Orinoco Prigioniere del Sesso, from the film of the same name. And the final side D. Franco Michalizzi is Bargain with the Devil, from Beyond the Door. Now, I wanted that, and it's sold out. I've never, ever seen it. It's supposed to be a bit like a Exorcist ripoff, if I remember rightly. Stefano Liberati, The Prophecy, from I Pensieri dell'Occhio. Luigi, somebody, Walking Through the Shadows. And the last one is Daniel Patucci, Minacci Solacita, from Wild Beasts, 1984. Now, there's little stars, which mean that if that track's got a star on, it means it's previously unreleased. And if it's got 2 stars, it means it's the first time ever on vinyl. So some of them must have been out in CD. Now, this looks like this was released in 2021, so this is 4-year-old, and I cannot believe that it's actually still in stock. Such a beautiful set. It wasn't cheap. It was for me, but it hasn't been cheap, which is what's put me off buying it. So shall we... I'll tell you what, since it's in a box set, I'm just going to rip the entire thing off, so we can see what's in the gatefold sleeve. Because I'm good like that. I'm very generous like that. Right then, let's have a look. Don't very often get a chance to take them all totally out either. I'll regret this. I suppose I could actually still put it in a gatefold protective sleeve, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's too late now. It's fucking done now. Righty-ho then. So should we have a look? See what's on the inside? Oh, I better check in case there's some titties. Oh, no, sorry. Very, very nice. Look at that. Oh, I've just spotted something not very nice. Look at what's on that knife blade. Oh. Oh no. I'm just checking to see if there's any inserts or posters or anything, which I don't think there is. No. Right then. So the colour of the vinyl, which is absolutely beautiful. Fever. Ooh, and it's not a polyline sleeve of tight asses when you're paying something like that. Well, I didn't, but you know what I mean. But this looks gorgeous. Ooh. This is like a sort of a blood red with black splatter. Look at that. How beautiful does that look? Love that. That is beautiful. It's not warped. I don't know if... I think they are. Oh, it's got Decca on it as well. Decca Records. Now, normally when Decca are involved it is usually something really, really decent. For instance, Jaws, the original soundtrack that was recorded on MCA, that was done on the MCA label. But when they remastered it, and they did that double beautiful edition on 45, which is like the one that's coming out for the 50th anniversary as well, pressed at 45 RPM, that was taken direct from the film soundtrack, audio soundtrack, and remastered. That came out on CD originally on Decca. And Decca do a lot of classical stuff. Rolling Stones on Decca as well, but normally I think Decca were known for classical music. Yeah, they look exactly the same colour, but lovely. I love that. It's beautiful. The red's gorgeous. Look at that. Don't get me wrong. Every record I buy does not have to be coloured vinyl, but if there is a coloured vinyl out there, obviously I want it because it looks nicer. But this would have been an absolute bargain, even if all this was just black vinyl. And to be honest, black vinyl is supposed to be the best stuff. I know in the 70s, 80s, 90s it was. But now coloured vinyl is that good. There's not really a great deal of difference in. Right then, so then there's a couple of other things in the box. Right. So there's the album. And there's the single in its knackered little sleeve. So the next thing you get is, looks like a poster. Oh, it's a big bugger. Wow. Now this is gorgeous. Look at this. I'll start from the top and go up over. Look at that. Wow, look at that artwork. There's that bloody spider again. Oh, there's a spider at the side actually there. How nice is that poster? Wow. And the last thing you get, is it a book? Yes, it is. A selection of original movie posters. Get in. I'm pretty sure that there is A Bay of Blood, which on the Video Nasties list was called Bloodbath. Again, that was always known as a Friday the 13th ripoff, but for me, some of the kills are similar. Oh, look at this. 1971. Oh, it smells like Arrow posters. It's the same sort of hard card paper as well, actually. I'm allowed to show a bit of cheek, aren't I? There. A film by Mario Bava. That is Bloodbath. Blood. That just tell it is. Don't know what that one is. Il Sesso del Diavolo. That'll be that devil one I mentioned with the filthy beasts. This is a lovely little book. I love this. Deviation and Letroso, whatever else. That letter, when I first seen it, that reminded me of Tenebrae. I think Cam Sugar's the record label, because it's on the back of the book as well. Frankenstein 1980. Wow. I've never seen that one. Did somebody send me that? I have had a Frankenstein film, and I wonder if that sent. I wonder if that one. Mimsy Farmer. My God, I've heard of her. Look at that. I thought I'd show you the full book because it's not that thick and it is just posters. So I thought I'd give you a quick look. I don't know what that is, but I like that poster, the way it's been done. La mort ha Cerezo al assassino. I could have seen these, and I won't know. It doesn't look familiar, but I do like that poster. That's nice. Colours on that are beautiful. Ooh. The blue on that. That looks like the USA Last House on the Left artwork, I think. I don't know what that is. Really looking forward to it. That's a Joe D'Amato film. Who did Absurd, Speak of the Devil. There we are. I love Absurd. It's such a good film. I don't know what that one is. There you go. It's a really nice set, this, isn't it? Un Hombre nel Ombra. I knew. And a Tanta Paura. Paura, which is obviously give the album its name. It's only another 2 pages, I think. Oh, that looks very ghostly and watercolory. That's the one I was talking about there when I said about the watercolours. And the last one, I think it is. Wild Beasts. Never heard of it, but I love that artwork. This looks like one of those Italian films that's set in New York or somewhere in the States. Love that. That's it. What a lovely book that is. So that is everything. Poster. Beautiful book. Double LP on red vinyl with black splatter. And a stunning little, what's the word? I'm looking for when you see through, what do you call this? You can see through it. I can't remember. Red vinyl. And that is the lot in that set. So where's the bloody lid? There it is. So glad I got that now. So that is Paura. I've had that in my basket for at least a year. And when I seen it, it was about £100. And then it went up. And then it went up. I think the most I've seen it for was it about £130, £150? And then it dropped right back down to 80 again. Then it dropped again, I think, to, was it 60 or 50 something? I thought, I've got to get it. And went back up. I thought, you know what, sod it. Then yesterday, I don't know what made me do it, but I was having a look at Amazon. I know what I was looking for. The new 50th anniversary of Jaws on 4K, the Steelbook. There's a standard edition with a slip coming out.
Stupid, cunt, man.
As you know, means friendship.
With a slip cover coming out. Original Jaws artwork, but it says across the top 50th anniversary edition. I thought, I want that as well. So I was just looking for it. And I thought, I'll tell you what, I want to check my shopping trolley, because when you've got stuff in your basket, when you first go on, above what you've got in it, it'll say on Amazon, like, that there's the price changes are there. So I went on. That was there. £32 and some pence. £32. I haven't finished yet. So I thought, do I? I'd basically just sold, was it 1 or 2 records on eBay? And I thought, if I get that though, I might be short when I go to see Iron Maiden in London on Saturday. But as it happens, that's not happening now. I'm not going to the Iron Maiden gig in London on Saturday, but that's a whole new story. And then Laura starts like, yeah, I knew you'd spend it. I knew you wouldn't. I was like, oh. So I waited. I thought, right, I'm going to wait. So I waited. And I had absolutely, totally forgot all about this, right? I had a message the next morning, which was yesterday, from my very good friend Darren from Mr Sandsman. I will leave a link below to Darren's channel. For some bizarre reason, he blames / thanks me for him getting back into films again, because he'd sold all his collection off and he's collecting it all again. I have done 2 or 3 sort of streams with Darren as well. I had an absolute ball. He's just a lovely bloke. He's one of the nicest people you could ever talk to. He really is. And it was Darren who actually got me the Iron Maiden tickets. I've told him I'm not going. Anyway, I went on a Friday the 13th quiz about, was it a week and a half ago? And I went on just for a laugh. It was when I was on Alan Scouser's stream as well. I'll leave a link for Alan's channel as well, since I've mentioned him. All right, Al. I love Alan Scouser. He's an absolute knockout. So yeah, I will go off on a tangent, won't I? Like a gobshite and forget what I was on about. So once I'd finished the stream with Al, I went over onto Darren's Partner in Crime channel, where they were having the Friday the 13th quiz. And to cut a long story short, I think I came joint third. But I didn't know this. He said, oh, there'll be some prizes. And I'd heard prize before where you'd got like a membership to their like sort of, you know, when channels do like private areas where you get exclusives and that. It's a bit like sort of Patreon type of thing. I think you got a membership for that. And I was like, I didn't even know we were getting anything. So that's what I thought we were getting. And they said, right, I'll read the prizes out. And because I got joint third, like first prize, I think they got £35 Amazon voucher. I was like, holy shit, I didn't know that was going to happen. And then second prize, they were joint. I think they got 20. And then joint thirds got a tenner. I was like, I'm in a £10 Amazon voucher just for being on here. I came on for a bit of fun. And then he told me he was going away. He said, I'm going to sort the vouchers out when I get back. And I genuinely forgot all about it. I didn't even give it another thought. I think I remembered about it for a day or two, and then it just gone. So I woke up yesterday morning, email there, he'd sent the voucher. So I put that in, put it towards that. So I got this for £23 something pence. And when I ordered it, it did say last one. I've screenshot it just to prove it. So have a look at this. So, you know, I'm not bullshitting. And it did say last one. So when I bought it, I went back on, had a look, and it was still there. And it was still that same price. I thought somebody else is going to be lucky here. But what I think it was is because I'd bought it, the actual sale and the figures and stuff hadn't gone through yet. So I waited a wee while. And then the email came through. Thank you for your order. It'll be with you tomorrow. So I went back and checked. Strange, it's back in stock, but it's back up to £80 odd. What the fuck? How lucky is that? I can't get over it. I've been looking at that for over a year thinking, oh God, that is beautiful. I would love that. Because, you know, I like my old Giallo and Italian horror films, and I love the music in something like I've got Absurd on soundtrack. I've got the Gates of Hell trilogy, like The Beyond, House by the Cemetery, City of the Living Dead. And I've got a few others as well. Cannibal Holocaust, Cannibal Ferox, and others. So I seen that, plus all of the Argento stuff. I thought, I need that, I need it. And I was like, 80 or 90 or £100, I'm not paying that. And my initial my initial plan was when it came down to about 40, 50 quid, I thought, I've got the money, I'll get it. And then every time it came down to about that, I didn't have the money. So by the time I got paid, back up again. And when I seen that, I was like, 30 odd quid. And then when Darren very kindly sent me that £10 voucher, but it was, I've got that for 20 odd quid, £23 and something pence. I can't believe it. Over the moon. Very happy, rock God. I'm chuffed to bits. So anyway, that was a little different thing there. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that one. And thank you for watching. I do appreciate it, all two of you. And thank you so much for subscribing, you beautiful bunch of bastards. I can't tell you what it means to me. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of the Section 1 video nasty titles that I'm doing. I put a wee bit of work into that one, and I'm actually quite proud of it. I am. I've watched it myself, and I like the way it's come across. I'm very, very proud of it. And I don't usually say that, to be honest. But I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And the second one won't be as long as what the first one coming out. It will be. I'll be doing that one fairly soon, so don't worry about that. Now I've started, my ass is in gear. So whether it be that one or another one, I will see you very, very soon on the next video. Until then, you all take care of yourselves. Stay safe.